Hey guys, welcome back to more Rain Code. Welcome back, guys. Hey. So yeah, last time we left off, we finished up the prologue and then started on chapter 1 stuff. So we are now in the thick of it. Chapter 1's called The Nailman, so we'll see how it is. We got a bunch of tutorial stuff last time, so explain to us like there's side quests in these games and collectibles and stuff too. So just for full transparency, I did go off stream and collect the collectible the Shinigami figures that I'm able to. I just looked those up because like I don't think it's a lot of fun to watch me just walk around like an idiot for like an hour to find it. Yes, I did get the patch. It was there and it said, hey, it's uploaded. It's like, what are you gonna fix? Are you finally gonna fix that glossary thing? And they did. Oh my god. You have no idea how much that stuff bothers me. And like all my games, I always have to be like, all this new stuff is gone. And I'm just, yes, we're with the important stuff now. Yeah, no worries, Sage. Thanks for coming. It's no problem if you're lurking or anything. But yeah. So like I was saying is that I got all the Shinigami figures that I can get off stream at this moment. I didn't explore the new area, just the areas we've seen on stream. So like, there should be a couple more I can get, but yeah, it's like I said, it's just like, I don't think it's a lot of fun just watching me like walk around like an idiot looking for these things. But yeah, let's talk with the second Yako one. Gab with Yako Volume 2. Yeah, no worries, Tetra. That's what we have the VODs for. The VODs for, like, if you ever want to see it again, it's always there. There's Yuma Coconut Head himself.
I'm back! Huh? What happened?
Oh, Yuma. I'm done for.
Seriously, what happened?
Well, Yasuhiko and Halara got into a fight while gambling. You know how stubborn those two are. I tried to calm them down, but things got out of hand. I didn't know what to do. But then Fubuki showed up, and she started shouting for them to quit fighting. She jumped right in, and things just descended into chaos.
Into chaos, you say?
I think I get the picture.
In the end, those two made up just so they wouldn't have to deal with this situation. They'll never listen to a thing I say. I'm not sure I can lead these monsters. Maybe I'm not cut out to be boss here.
That's not true. You're doing great, Chief.
You're doing great.
Me? Great? What have I done that's great?
What? Well...
His ability to put smiles on faces, yeah. Anyway, you're great.
Anyway, you're great!
What? What do you mean?
I don't have the right words, but I think you're great in your own way, Chief.
Sounds a bit forced. Still, thanks. All I needed was a good laugh to feel better about everything. Well then, I'll continue being the boss for now.
I really like Yako a lot. Yako's a lot of fun.
Looks like he finally cheered up.
Oh, thank goodness. Oh, that reminds me. There's something I want to ask you.
What's up?
Like the trainee and mentor relationship we're having with Yako here a bit. Like the intern and he's the chief and everything. I like it a lot, yeah.
It's about my memories. At this rate, I worry I won't remember anything. So I was hoping we could make, like, a mission plan, or at least a list of things I could try, to jog my memory.
Yeah, I'm sorry to say, but handling stuff like that is way out of my league.
Huh?
Never mind that. Feeling down got me hungry. Hey, did you buy a meat bun for me? I hope you didn't forget the mustard.
Mustard on meat buns.
I know he's not a bad person, But still, maybe he really isn't fit to be in charge.
Oh no.
Master, you and Yako seem to have grown even closer together.
Oh, no worries, Gregory. What's up? Yeah, it's like these things can go on long for sure. Like I said to Tetra before, it's like that's what VODs are for. If you ever miss something, you can always watch the VODs. Gab with Yako Volume 3. I feel like these things will be very spoilery, like this loading screen all the time. I already read something, I'm just like, no, I don't want to really read too much of that.
Hey, Yuma. Can I ask you for a favor?
Huh? What is it?
How do I put this?
Why the hesitancy? That's not like you, Chief.
Right. We're pals after all.
The face.
Yeah.
Then I'll say it. Well, will you lend me some money?
Chief.
No.
No. He just said it straight up.
Huh? Why? You said we're pals!
I did, but I don't have any money. You can't draw blood from a stone.
Tch, I heard kids these days have lots in savings.
The immediate
Why
note,
do you
yeah.
even need any money? You should have more than I do.
Well, I've been drinking more recently, so my living expenses have been stretched thin.
Oh no.
Isn't that your own fault then?
Sheesh. My employees are so heartless. I wish some super profitable job would fall into my lap. If only I had a master detective's abilities, I could easily make some cash.
Yeah, I feel the same way. A master detective could make a ton of money if they use their powers for profit.
Right? I wonder why these guys just work as detectives. I don't understand it one bit.
Speaking of, you've met a bunch of master detectives, haven't you, Chief?
Hmm? Yeah, I sure have.
Have you seen any particularly amazing abilities? I'm curious about what other kinds of master detectives are out there.
Amazing abilities, huh? Well, to me, they were all amazing, since I don't have any myself. But among them all, the one that really freaked me out was the ability to hear the culprit's inner voice.
Huh? Wouldn't that make them unstoppable as a detective?
Yeah, it's considered the all-time ace up the WDO sleeve. Seeing it with my own eyes sure made me feel depressed.
All that work we do. It's like, oh, I just hear the thing.
Can I really call myself a detective when there's a monster like that doing this job?
You're right. It makes me feel unsure myself. In fact, it brings me down whenever I compare myself to everyone here.
Aww.
There's no point in developing an inferiority complex just because you don't have any abilities. People just gotta play with the cards they're dealt. Even if you're dealt a terrible hand, sometimes, just sometimes, you can manifest the power of the Joker card.
Wild card, bitches.
But having no forte is like not even being dealt a hand.
That's not true. There's stuff you can do because you don't have one.
Is that really true?
Yeah, trust my many years of experience. I'm sure of it.
Well, do you have an example?
I think it's better you figure it out for yourself. Yeah? What do you think?
Think about it. What can you do without any abilities?
I know how regular people feel.
I know how regular people feel?
Yeah, that's it. Although, if you had the ability to read minds, you could understand people's feelings and use it for information, but you'd never be able to join them among the have-nots. To be the same as the vast majority of people is a powerful tool for a detective. That's why there's no need to feel down, even if you don't have any special powers.
Right, I'll keep that in mind. Chief, sometimes you say some really profound things.
Sometimes? What's that supposed to mean?
I love their dynamics so much. It's so much fun. And I'm getting attached to Yako, and I'm scared to get attached to Yako, guys. I'm getting attached, and that's scary.
Master, you and Yako seem to have grown even closer together.
That took a second to load. So we don't have anything with Halara yet. Or Desuhiko. We saw the one with Vivia last time already, so I guess the last thing we'll watch is the one with Fubuki. Oh, I thought I was just on the top one. Weirdest memory? Sure. Yes, Fubuki, my queen. Tell me what our conversations are like.
This is the first time we have been alone at the agency, Yuma.
Huh. Now that you mention it, I guess you're right. I know. How about I make you some coffee?
I can see her being your favorite. All these character designs are really cool. We are such a small boy. Look how small we are.
Or would you prefer some tea instead?
Which is which again?
Huh? What do you mean by that?
How to put this? One is dark and the other a bit pale. Which is coffee and which is tea again?
Oh my god.
What?
That was a funny joke. Yeah, that was a funny joke.
That was a funny joke.
Huh? Did we just say something funny? In that case, please tell me what it was. I do not understand whatsoever.
Actually, it wasn't really that funny. Anyway, the darker one is coffee.
Oh, it is? Now that you mention it, that sounds right. However, this is quite troubling. There are far too many moments in my life where I cannot tell things apart. Just like with coffee and tea, I cannot tell the difference between an elevator and escalator, or left and right, or the day after tomorrow and the day before yesterday. I cannot differentiate many things.
Mm-hmm. Did you just pay to be a master detective or something? Because I don't know.
That sounds rough.
Oh, there is more. Until recently, I thought paying reparations meant you were paying a repairman.
That's a new one.
She's such an airhead. I'm surprised she's managed to survive for so long.
Fubuki, have your misunderstandings ever gotten you into trouble?
Trouble. I suppose when all is said and done, I have managed fairly well. Oh, there was one thing.
Really? If you don't mind, can you tell me about it?
Yes, of course. Back when I was around 10 years old, in the neighborhood where my mansion is located, a rumor was spreading about a high school student who could fly.
A high school student that could fly?
I hoped it was true and wished to meet him, so I went for a visit. However, he could not in truth fly, but was rather considered something called a flight risk.
At this point, it sounds like a comedy skit.
Oh, well, it gets worse. He was more than a mere delinquent. People considered him an extremist. Upon discovering I was the daughter of the Clockford family, he kidnapped me and barricaded us away.
Barricaded?
Yes. He demanded the government revise the Constitution if they wished me to be returned safely.
So, what happened after that?
It was quite a while back, so I cannot really remember. In the end, the laws were changed a bit, and I was released.
Oh, so he did get what he wanted, okay.
The laws were... what? It makes sense a master detective, or rather a member of the Clockford family, would have such ridiculous stories. Being unable to tell coffee and tea apart should have been the least of my worries.
Master, you and Fubuki seem to have grown closer.
Alright. There's also a couple of side quests. I think there's one more side quest in Kawasaki before we go to the Ginma district. Yeah, there's a side quest here, and then there's one in Ginma. Yeah, Kamasaki. I'm sorry, Kamasaki. Oh, what do I do? How could this happen? What's the matter? Please help me. I don't know what to do. Your luck is as bad as ever.
For now...
Anyway, let's just see what she has to say. Someone stole my purse. I tried talking to the peacekeepers, but they wouldn't even hear me out. Could you please help me find the person who snatched my purse?
Aww.
Boy, those peacekeepers really are useless.
Say.
What you gonna do? Are you gonna help her?
Yes!
No problem, let me handle it. Really? Thank you so much. But can we leave this to a mere trainee? You better follow my lead on this one. As self-censored as always. Can you tell me what the purse snatcher looked like? Well, he was wearing a navy blue jacket, glasses, and white pants. Oh, he also had on a white mask.
Thank you very much.
Got it, thank you. I'm counting on you. She's got a thrown umbrella. That's hilarious. It's someone underground. Oh. That's not him. Definitely the person.
You're the culprit!
You must be the purse snatcher! Damn, guess it's the end of the line.
Why?
Why would you steal someone's purse? I didn't want to, but I had no choice. I got no money for food, no money for meat buns. I had to steal the purse and sell it. It's those damn peacekeepers' fault. The peacekeepers' fault? You're damn right, they extort us every chance they get, and they call it a security tax.
Right.
You know, that gold-toothed swank only cares about money. Swank. Swank. damn it. I won't let them catch me. Those peacekeepers will never get a hold of me.
Whoa!
Whoa!
They got away!
He's getting away, Master!
Say,
You're not gonna chase him?
Sure.
We got the bag back, didn't we?
For now.
We should hurry back to the client.
come on!
Come on, that's it? Right when things were getting interesting? Oh, is that my bag? You really got it back for me. Yes, but I'm afraid the culprit got away. Oh, don't worry about that. I'm just so happy to have my bag back. I really appreciate it.
No.
Right.
Say,
Hey, you look pretty gloomy for someone who just pulled off a successful job. What's up?
oh,
Is it because you're upset you let the criminal get away? If I had caught him, I'd just have to hand him over to the peacekeepers. There's no telling what would happen to him then.
come on!
You get what you deserve. A detective letting the criminal go free is disgraceful. Yeah, but I just can't do it.
Come on!
Ugh, Master, you're such a coward. And that was the only quest left, so I guess we're just gonna go straight into Ginma District.
Which way to the clock tower? Yes,
I know we wanted to check this church for our wedding, but can we really afford it here?
any place is fine, as long as we have a ceremony. I don't care where it is, or who I'm marrying.
Not even who you're marrying? This is one mellow shop. Ah, camera, please. Cafe, huh? I wonder if I often came to a place like this before I lost my memory. Master hanging out in cafes? I don't see it. I mean, maybe.
I can smell the mystery coming out of it.
Smell what? I don't understand you sometimes, Shinigami. Oh, did I accidentally go straight to the plot? Ah, I didn't mean to. I was still looking around because it stopped me from moving. Oh, whatever. We can always just explore it.
I'm...
I think I should try being more eco-conscious.
I'm sure.
Maybe you should try being more ego-conscious. You want me to be more libido-conscious? Oh my god, the face when saying that.
Huh?
That's not what I said. Trash cans. Star Rail has trained me in order to just go trash cans all the time, yeah. Okay, so that way's the clock tower. Oh yeah, he might stream Star Rail? Yeah, that's cool. Like, I always think about streaming Star Rail, but then it's like, I want to get into the story as fast as I can, right? It's really hard with like a mobile game kind of thing to like hold off on it. I'm tired of walking. Well then, shall we take a break at the cafe?
Come on.
I'm tired of walking too. Let's have afternoon tea at a cafe. I love that sprite, Shinigami. But you're floating.
Told you so.
That's 96. I'm way into cyberpunk aesthetics.
Hmm?
Really? The more I look at it, the more tired my eyes become. Ah! Look at that. If I read the thing right, I think there's 2 of them I can find in this area. Or like... Which one do I choose? I wonder what she's thinking about.
Say,
That's true.
Ah, we came from over here last time, I remember now. Ginma District sure is beautiful, isn't the exact opposite of Kamasaki next door. Window shopping's fun and all, but make sure you stop by a cafe. I would also recommend the art gallery, but unfortunately it's closed
I
right now.
see.
so?
Wow.
Dinosaur fossil, it's so cool.
I get it.
We should extract its DNA and recreate it. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, we could. We need to stop and ask if we should. Better not. Ooh, rank up. Our brain power is higher. The art gallery's been closed ever since the incident.
Hmm?
What kind of incident? I don't really know myself, but I wonder why it's closed. Currently closed, huh? What should I do if something happened to my baby? I'm sure she's fine. Probably. Ugh. Looks like they have a problem. Master, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
I can't just ignore them. Let's hear what they have to say. Excuse me, is something wrong? Oh, our child suddenly vanished. That's it? A lost kid? Boring. Our little girl was spirited away, I just know it.
Hmm?
Spirited away? Oh, that's an interesting combination of words. What does being spirited away mean? Lately, there's been a rumor spreading through Kamasaki District. Children are just suddenly disappearing. Even though you never let them out of sight, they're gone in an instant or spirited away. It seems that none of the other kids who've been spirited away have returned. Oh please, let her be safe!
Then...
Where did you last see her? It was in Kamasaki District. We were shopping together. Oh, I'm so worried if something's happened to her. I have other things I need to be doing, but...
Yeah.
Okay, I'll find her. You two wait here. You will? Thank you so much. This photo of our girl. She's wearing the same clothes as today, so this might help you recognize her. I'm begging you, please find our baby. That is a design. Hello, meat buns are delicious. Trust me. With my big machete knife. It is for cooking.
Hey!
This Teru Bozu looks miserable. Probably not much fun being hanged by the neck, huh?
Hey!
Cut it out. I don't want to get cursed. Can't believe there's actually a wait and stop here. Oh my god.
Not this way.
Ah. Like, how am I supposed to know which directions are plot and which aren't, right? Oh, that was the lady I talked to before.
Oh!
Seems like they're restoring the building.
Not this way.
There's so many interactables, it's crazy. I would get so lost, yeah. It's like that in real life too. Thank God, like, GPS and maps is a thing, right? Excuse me, have you seen this child? Never seen her. Was she spirited away too?
Well?
You've heard of this before? Does being spirited away happen often? I don't know about that, but I've seen lots of folks get hysterical because their kid up and vanish. They say it's the ghost that appears out of nowhere and kidnaps the kids.
Hmm?
A ghost? Don't lump me together with some ghost! Not like I believe in ghosts in the first place. I bet Amaterasu is behind it. Amaterasu? Yeah, they're probably using the kids for some kind of experiment, you know? I wouldn't be too surprised if Amaterasu really was behind it all.
Maybe.
Is Amaterasu really doing something that terrible?
Thank you very much.
Thanks for your help. Please let me know if you see the child. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them from what we've seen, right?
Excuse me.
Can I help you? Have you seen this child around here? Never seen her. I see.
Yeah.
It does seem like he knows. It doesn't seem like he knows anything. I should ask someone else. Excuse me, have you seen this child around here? Let's see. Huh, I feel like I saw it in the underground passage not too long ago.
Yes.
Really? I don't remember it clearly. I think the kid was wearing those same clothes.
Thank you very much.
I'll go take a look. Be careful if you're going down there. The peacekeepers are sometimes on patrol. If you get caught and sent to the detention facility, you're probably not coming back.
What?
Wow, how extreme.
All right.
Got it, I'll be careful.
Master!
The underground passage, let's check it out right away, Master.
Yeah.
Right, if we don't hurry, the kid might not be there anymore.
Hmm?
Is this place where the kid was seen? It feels like a ghost could pop out any second. I'm spooked.
For now.
Anyway, let's take a look around.
Oh!
Hey, isn't that Munchkin we're looking for?
Yeah.
Maybe. Let's go check.
You all right?
Are you alright? Master, be careful.
Huh?
Huh? So you're the one who kidnapped the kid. The worst. the worst.
Master!
I have a bad feeling about this guy, Master. Is he even human? Ugh, this city is the worst. It's all because of Amaterasu Corporation. If not for them.
Huh?
What are you saying? I feel sorry for all the children living in this city. This city cursed by Amaterasu. That's why I chose to save them. To save the children with my own hands. Okay. Even Shinigami's freaked out. Oh my god, look at her. Look at her sprite. This guy really isn't human. It's the memory of a man who died miserably.
Oh, man,
I'm saying he's a
this
ghost.
place is giving me the creeps!
And an evil one at that. We gotta get out of here. I will let you.
Tim!
I can't move.
Master! Master!
Let my master go, you creep. Choose the child or yourself. Only one of you will return.
Huh?
He wants me to choose which of us to save?
Come on!
Forget about the kid. You're much more important, Master. We have to do the pro-tag thing, guys.
Come on!
Do you have a death wish?
No!
I don't plan on dying, but I can't sacrifice a child. I leave the children in your care.
Huh?
Huh? Who are you, mister? Are we underground? Mom and Dad asked me to come look for you. Let's head back to them together, okay? Okay. We're just gonna ignore that. He said children. Where are the other children? You just have the singular one. Thank you so much. How can I ever repay you?
No.
I'm just glad your child is safe. Well, if you excuse me. Of course. Come now. Say thank you. Thanks, mister. See you later.
Say!
I'm glad that you and the kid are safe, but what was that ghost?
I'm sure.
I bet he used to be... I bet he used to really adore children. I don't think he ever planned to harm them.
But...
Then why all the kidnapping?
That's why.
Probably meant it when he said he wanted to save them. Maybe he lost his own child to this city. That's why he was trying to take them away from here. That's what I think anyway. Our brain power didn't level up. Alright, now we continue on with plot now. I think that's all we could do yet. Let me see. 3 for Yako, 2 for Fubuki, and 1 for Vivia. I think that's the ones we got, yeah. Yeah, I got 3 for Yako. I got 2 for Fubuki. We just grabbed the other 2. And then I got the 1 for Vivia. So I think we do have all the ones we can get at this moment. Let's gab with Fubuki real quick. So yeah. I think there's... If I remember, it should be 1 in an area coming up. I don't know what the area is though, but I think it is like soon.
Thank you kindly for keeping me company today. Because of you, Yuma, I have experienced takoyaki for the very first time.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm surprised you wanted to try some in the first place.
Oh? Why is that surprising? Could it be that my face resembles takoyaki, so you believe I am a cannibal?
That's a stretch.
That's not at all what I'm saying. You don't look anything like takoyaki anyway. It's just that you grew up like a princess. You even got kidnapped because of it. That's why I didn't expect you to want to try takoyaki.
Ah, So that is what you meant. But I am not as high class as you might think. My daily life is rather ordinary.
I sincerely doubt it.
Is that so? It truly felt plain to my eyes.
Well then, can I ask you a few questions? It helped me get an idea of what it was like for you growing up.
Very well. If that is what is required to satisfy you, you can ask me anything, including my measurements or the password to my bank account.
Bank account? There's like measurements, but your bank account?
No, I don't need to ask about those. Anyway, to start off, how many rooms did your home have?
How many rooms? I never really considered it. First the kitchens. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I am beginning to grow confused. My apologies. I am not very good at counting such large numbers.
No, that's more than enough for me. There's really no point in asking any more questions. But this is getting kinda fun.
We're just gonna tease her now, huh?
Next up, what sort of car did your parents own?
Their car? Unfortunately, there were no cars at our home.
Huh? That's hard to believe. Do you know what cars are? They have 4 wheels and move on roads.
Yes, I have seen them around the city, but none of those tiny cute mobile huts were anywhere near my home.
Mobile huts? I'm guessing the cars at Fubuki's place are on a completely different scale. Okay, last one. What's the most expensive gift you've ever received?
A gift? Well, I am unsure how expensive it was, but the one that made me happiest was when I went with my family to look at the stars.
Huh? Stars?
On my birthday, my father told me a star would shine especially bright. I watched it with my mother and father. That time spent together was the greatest gift I have ever received.
Did you go to space or something? Yeah, I'm waiting for a twist. It's like, did you go see stars directly in space or something?
My parents are such busy people. I rarely saw them as a child. Oh? Is something wrong?
After asking so many petty questions, I feel real ashamed of myself. Even if you are rich, you're still you.
I am myself? That is true, I suppose. But Yuma, what sort of person do you think I am?
What do I think of Fubuki? Well, that's simple.
I mean, yeah, but she's honest, sure. We just go with honest.
You're honest. You may be rich and ditzy, among other things, but the foundation of who you are is your honesty.
Well, I am not sure I would say I am honest myself, but it makes me happy to hear you say it.
You're honest. Otherwise, you wouldn't have said the time spent stargazing with your parents was your favorite gift.
Oh, that reminds me. After we looked at the star, my father purchased it for me.
I mean, yeah, that's not too crazy. Buying a star is something people do all the time.
Huh?
I am unsure how expensive that may have been, but I am certain that is the biggest gift I have ever received.
It's really not that expensive. I think it's the same like situation like if you buy like a tree or something.
Considering how honestly surprised I am by all this, I must have been a lowly commoner before losing my memories.
Master, you and Fubuki seem to have grown even closer.
Yeah, that's not so crazy. Buying a star. I thought it was gonna be something crazy like they shot up into space to look at the stars or something. Alright. Let's continue with plot. Let's see what Halara is doing. There's a big clock tower nearby. That's where my friends and I usually play. But something happened and peacekeepers ran us off. I'm so bored.
Look at all those rubberneckers.
What, an accident? Like, is it in the box? The mailman got him. I'm not into that. Huh. Uh-huh. Interesting, there's a hole on this side of the thing here. Uh-huh. Probably nothing. It's probably nothing at all. Nailman got caught.
Hey, I heard the nailman got caught. What? The serial killer?
Serial killer?
So, what's this nailman guy like?
Oh,
Is
what's
his
up,
face
Brandon?
covered with nails?
He's not called nailman because he's covered in them, idiot. Didn't you hear about the nails all over the crime scenes?
Nails all over the crime scenes?
So it was another locked room mystery, right?
Ooh, I love those.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Locked room mystery? I'm hearing lots of exciting phrases, one after another. I just might start drooling. Master, let's hurry and check it out.
We can't. It's already sealed off by the peacekeepers.
I can't wait any longer.
Hey! Oh, good morning.
Who are you?
Did something happen here?
Why is she drooling? That's just how Shinigami is, Brandon. That's just how she is.
The place is off limits to outsiders. Get lost.
Sorry.
Why are you so quick to back down? You're so pathetic.
I know, but take a look around. There's no way I can get any closer. Don't tell me to push my way through the peacekeepers. I don't want them setting their sights on me. Besides, the murderer has already been caught. There's no point in me getting involved.
And you call yourself a detective? A detective will always crave more info about the crime. It's a locked room mystery. You should be crapping your pants with excitement right now.
No, I shouldn't. Besides, I'm not even a proper detective.
I'm just in
Master,
training.
Don't tell me you're worried about being a trainee.
It's more like... I just don't get it. Why am I even trying to become a detective? I mean, will I ever regain my memories? Without them, I don't know how to feel about working at the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Master, what's important isn't your past, it's your future.
That's the thing that took away my memories.
I mean, you're the reason this happened to me in the first place, Shinigami.
Exactly.
Well, if you're so fixated on the past, why don't you follow in the footsteps of your past self?
What do you mean?
Aim to become a detective as a trainee. If you aim for the same destination, all paths will eventually lead to one place. Which means that one day, you should understand how your past self felt.
I get the feeling you're just saying that so I'll do what you want me to. Besides, how am I supposed to try to become a detective?
Through investigating cases, obviously.
Yeah, it's new. It's a new game from Kodaka, the guy who made Danganronpa and everything. So it's a completely new mystery video game he made.
So, let's scope out that clock tower. How about it, future detective?
Yeah, you're just trying to make me do whatever you want. Oh, fine. For now, I'll ask around about what happened. Maybe this case has something to do with Kanai Ward's ultimate secret.
That's the spirit! Mysteriful!
I mean, before we do more investigating, I think there's one more figurine around here that we can get. Seems like the mailman from the rumors got caught, but he's not weird at all, just a normal guy, lame. Why don't we go play? We haven't used these benches. I've never seen anyone sitting on one.
Well,
People who need to take a break during walks or exercise? Oh, I see the figure, but I can't go back there. Okay.
Pardon me, but it seems like something happened at the clock tower. Do you know anything about it?
Oh yeah, I saw the Peacekeepers take away the culprit.
Huh? You saw who it was?
They apprehended a man wandering around the clock tower. He had a lot of weapons on him. Among them was a hammer, so he's the culprit for sure. After all, they say the nail man always carries a hammer and nails wherever he goes.
He was wandering around the clock tower while carrying a hammer.
That sure does sound suspicious.
There seems to have been some sort of incident at the clock tower. Do you know anything about it?
I can't believe they have drone umbrellas, though. Oh my god, I still can't get over that.
Oh my, really? Such troubled times we live in. It's that man again, right? I've heard there were numerous cases.
You mean the nail man?
That's the one! There was a commotion not too long ago. Where did it happen again? The museum or the art gallery? In any case, I'm glad he's been caught. I'd heard there were no clues at crime scenes because they all occurred in locked rooms with no way in or out. Phew, I'm so relieved. By the way, who are you? You've got some nerve talking to me as if you know me.
You don't know me? Well, you don't know me either, okay? I'm just trying to find some info, lady. God.
Oh, sorry. Excuse me. I heard that the criminal called the Nail Man was caught.
Really? That's big news. I'd better tell everyone.
So, who is this Nail Man?
What? You don't know? I'm sure you've at least heard about him. He's the mysterious Nail Man, Conai Ward's most famous urban legend.
Urban legend? Sorry, I haven't heard of it.
Oh? You should count yourself lucky then. Have you ever felt the urge to kill someone while going through your day? The Nail Man can make that wish come true. All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church. This summons the Nail Man, who will kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes. Whoever is killed by the Nail Man is pinned by countless nails.
Scary. I can't handle horror stories.
But that's just an urban legend, right?
It was until 6 months ago. For the past 6 months, corpses kept turning up covered in nails. People were in an uproar, talking about how the Nail Man is real. But now, he's been caught. What kind of person would want to copy the Nail Man? He must have a screw loose or something.
Get it? Because he's a nail?
A killer from an urban legend. How creepy.
Look, Master! All the hairs on my body are standing on end!
But you don't have any hair.
At least not in this form.
I guess that's all the info you can extract from these snooty people.
Still, I think I get the gist of it. These Nailman cases are based off an urban legend. They started 6 months ago. A similar case happened at the clock tower today, but a suspect was apprehended. That's about it. There's nothing else for me to know.
Wait, what about those cases? They all happened in locked rooms, right? I haven't seen any locked room mysteries yet! Give it to me! I want it now!
I doubt we can see the scene of the crime. Let's just head back.
Come on, just a peek. Let's check out the clock tower one last time.
Just one look, okay?
You're the best detective! The president of our company, no, of our nation!
Ooh, okay. Geez, I wonder if that hole I found earlier will help me get into this crime scene.
Hey, that's not where you should be going right now.
Oh, actually not, okay.
Something's up.
What the?
Excuse me!
What the?
Are you okay? Can you stand up?
Police brutality!
Come on, let's go.
Hey, wait! I'll arrest you for obstruction of justice!
What do I do?
You jumped in here without a plan?
I couldn't help it.
What were you thinking? You just doomed yourself!
You're under arrest by the Peacekeepers. If you resist, enforcement measures will be taken against you. Listen, you have no right to remain silent. You have no right to a lawyer.
Okay.
Wait, please, listen to me.
Put both hands on your head and get down! Any other action will be seen as resistance.
It's Halara! Oh my god, I love her. She's here to save the day. Oh my god, yes.
Laura!
She's so cool, guys. She's so much cooler than us.
Thank you, Laura.
A reckless sense of justice isn't even worth a single coin. This could have cost your life. Remember that.
Right. Sorry.
That's some impressive athleticism. Unlike you, Master.
Hey, are you okay?
Please, my dad needs help. Please, get my dad back from them. Please.
Huh? Get your dad back? What do you mean?
My dad was arrested by peacekeepers for what happened at the clock tower. They say he's the culprit.
Wait, that's your dad?
But he was here to repair the clock tower. He has nothing to do with what happened.
Uh-huh.
So, your dad is innocent, but he's being framed as the nailman?
My dad would never murder anyone. He has no reason to. So please, please, get my dad back from them.
So you want us to prove your father's innocence? Is that an assignment?
Assignment? Yes. I figured you could do it, since you took them down so easily.
How much do you have ready?
Huh?
Oh,
You mean money?
I don't work for cheap. I will fulfill a job no matter what it takes. I have the mind and strength to make it possible. However, if you want my help, you will need to prove your resolve.
I don't have any money. All I can offer is this.
oh, it's a mud ball.
My dad and I played catch together all
Oh,
the
it's
time.
just a ball.
It's my most prized possession.
Hey!
Out of the question.
Oh, Laura, wait! You're not going to accept his request?
Why should I? The only way to decipher someone's mind is to see how many chips they put on the table. If they cannot offer a fitting amount of money to prove their resolve, to me, they might as well not even exist.
Ooh, damn, that's cold.
Big talk for someone who's all about the money. What kind of demon would try to take money from a little kid? I'm a duck though, so I sure ain't one to talk.
Oh, did he not offer enough? The ball itself may not be worth much, but the sentimental value it represents is priceless.
If you think so, then you should take on the job.
Huh? Me?
Or perhaps you're going to make the assignment on that boy's behalf. I don't work for cheap.
How much do you charge?
Preliminary estimates mark it at around 5 million yen.
Okay, that sounds like a lot.
Shin? Is that currency? How much is that?
It's enough to purchase a luxury car.
A luxury car? That much?
By the way, even though I'm amazing, I can't create human money out of thin air.
I'll be at the cafe nearby. Come see me once you've made up your mind. You will need my help eventually. And when you do, call on a detective named Halara Nightmare.
Huh. So, what'll you do, Master?
Well, I have to do this myself.
What? You sure you can handle it? Though, I don't care, as long as I can scope out locked room mysteries.
Hey, leave your dad to me. He'll be fine. I hope. He probably will be. Definitely, yeah.
The kid looked at us like garbage. It's like, no, there's no way we're gonna be able to do it.
Wait, are you confident or not? Thank you! Please save my dad! Looks like my master made up his mind. Now, let's take a peek at the crime scene. With the Peacekeepers gone, now's our chance to strike.
Hey, wait. Before that...
Please!
Yeah.
It's completely, perfectly soggy.
I can't get it! This fence is completely rusted. There's a lock on it, and it doesn't seem like there's a way through.
Say,
Why not just go, gah, and kick it down? Shinigami is literally phased through it. I definitely can't do that. Anything I can discover? Oh yeah, that's it? Okay.
wow, it's the Clock Tower murder report. This is a great find.
Just as I thought. The details of the case are on here.
Clock Tower murder case report. Crime scene, Clock Tower storage, 3rd floor. Victim was female, aged 20 to 30, identity to be confirmed. Estimated time of death is unknown. Time of discovery was approximately 7 a.m.
The body was found around 7 a.m. And it's a little past 8 a.m. right now. So it's only been an hour since the body was first found.
No wonder things are so hectic. The body may even still be there.
Another body.
Anyway, Master, there's more to that report, right?
First on the scene, clergy member and several peacekeepers. There was a report of suspicious person behind the church. The victim was discovered during the investigation. The murder is suspected of being related to the Nailman killings.
A suspicious person behind the church? But the area behind the church is...
All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church. This summons the Nailman, who will kill that person for you. Or so the legend goes.
That's where the forest to summon the Nailman is located. They pursued someone they thought was the Nailman and found the body.
The door was locked from inside the scene of the crime. The only window was shattered and also locked from the inside. As there are no other entrances, it seems to be a completely locked room. This matches the Nailman's modus operandi.
There we go! Locked room mystery time! Yay! Mysterable!
I don't know why you're so excited. Does the Nailman turn his crime scenes into locked rooms like this every time?
A phantom who vanishes like smoke in a room with no way in or out. Just the thought of it makes me drool.
Suspect apprehended, a suspicious individual near the clock tower. This is his dad, huh? Suspect was found with multiple hammers believed to have been used in the crime. Name, GL Colon, age 48. Occupation unknown. The suspect claims he was repairing the clock. No witnesses or alibis. The Peacekeeper's current investigation suspect him to be the Nailman. Communicate only the information found in this report to the media.
The Peacekeepers captured some dude and assumed he's the Nailman. You gotta search the crime scene yourself to find the truth.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
You finally getting into it? Took you long enough to warm up. Now let's go. The scene of the crime is the storage room on the 3rd floor of the clock tower.
Yeah, let's hurry. Before the Peacekeepers wake up. You should go hide someplace safe. I'll be right back once I check inside.
Investigation time. Let's go, guys.
Right.
Now off to the clock tower we go!
Ooh, ominous. This music is definitely an ominous feeling
let's
already.
Go, go, go! Yep. Use the stairs so you don't get fat.
Anything we can discover on these stairs?
You can do it, Master!
So this is the second floor. Is there anything here?
I see a suspicious door! The crime happened in the storage room on the 3rd floor of the clock tower, so it should be right behind the store.
There may be a corpse still in there.
You've already seen plenty of corpses on the Amaterasu Express. Now hurry it up!
That doesn't mean I want to see any more. To be honest, until I opened that door, none of it felt very real to me. I'd been treating the case as if it was something that happened to someone else long ago. But the moment I opened the door, all of my delusions vanished in an instant.
Oh. Ew. Oh, the purple blood is back. The purple blood is back, guys.
What is this? Is that a real corpse? It's not some mannequin, is it? This blood is real? How? Why?
Jeez, it's just some freakish, gruesome murder scene. Get it together. As your mentor, let me just say that you'll come across this stuff all the time as a detective. So don't be scared. Investigate. Hurry, before the peacekeepers come back.
Shinigami, you don't feel anything after seeing this body?
I mean, she's a death god, so...
You're asking me how I feel about death? Well, let me tell ya, this is totally ordinary.
This ordinary? It's absolutely abnormal.
It's normal for it to be abnormal. You're dealing with a murder case in a city like this. You can either accept it or go insane. Blood is just a liquid, a body is just an object. Got it? Now take a look around before someone gets in your way. Chop chop.
Fine. You're right. I should hurry before the peacekeepers return.
Yep. Now let's start the investigation. Oh, also, any clues you find during your search will be recorded by yours truly. It will all materialize once you get to the mystery labyrinth later.
Ooh, mystery labyrinth.
I don't want to go back there anymore. Someone will die once the mystery is solved.
You are so naive, having sympathy for the criminal you're catching. What place is suspicious?
Investigation marker.
What else is there to check?
I didn't look at that ladder out there.
What's up?
Why are you staring at a wooden box?
No.
I thought there might be a clue related to the case. It's covered in dust and there's no evidence it was moved. It's probably not relevant, right? Right, let's look somewhere else. Kodaka, you sure have a way to make everyone feel uncomfortable, don't you, Kodaka?
So this is the only window. They've installed shutters instead of glass. The shutters look new despite the building's old age. Must have been added later on. The window's big enough for someone to fit through.
No, the door was locked from the inside of the crime scene. The only window was shuttered. Oh, not shattered before, shuttered, and also locked from the inside. As there are no other entrances, it seems to be a completely locked room. This matches the Nailman's modus operandi.
According to the Peacekeeper report, the shutters were already closed at the time of discovery, so they've been left alone like this.
Hey, how about you try opening?
It won't open. It's locked. Were the shutters locked when the body was discovered?
How do we open them? Maybe there's a secret password or something.
No, I don't think it's a password. Hey, there's a latch on the left side. I think I can move it. Alright, it opened. The latch was pretty light. It can be easily adjusted. It's rather high up. It's above the 3rd floor on most buildings. It's impossible to jump off from here. Even if you tried climbing down, there's nothing to hold on to out there. You can see the big clock above, but there's nothing really suspicious here.
Which means there's everything suspicious here.
It'd be difficult for the culprit to get in and out from here. What's that sound?
It just locked on its own.
Oh, it's locked again.
Master, why are you still playing with the shutters? You want to be friends with them?
No, that's not it. Now it won't go down. I get it. This shutter stops once it goes all the way up, but when set halfway, it's designed to fall down with its own weight. And if it goes all the way down, it automatically locks.
I don't get it, but you're really fixated on these shutters. I'll make them a solution key for you, just in case you open a shutter shop one of these days.
There's something under the window.
What's that? Did you find something interesting?
There's water.
The bottom of the window is wet.
Maybe some rain got in when you opened the window earlier.
No, the parts starting to dry are leaving stains. This didn't get wet just now.
Then maybe it's the tears from the nailed dolls. No more horror stuff!
More dolls? Here too? These two are lined up and nailed together.
Huh.
Huh? What's this? A yellow thread is attached to the nail in the doll.
Huh.
On a closer look, it seems the thread left marks on the nail.
So they
What could
used
it
these
mean?
dolls as a trick with the shutter, huh?
This is suspicious. You should remember this.
2 dolls beneath the window. Oh, that was skeefy for a second. Shinigami faced through it.
There are dolls nailed all over the walls and floor. What a ghastly sight. All the dolls here look antique. They're looking at me as if they're full of hate.
It would have taken a ton of time to do all this by hand. Why would the culprit go to the trouble to do this?
Maybe it's to link it back to the urban legend about the Nailman.
All you need to do is write down the name of someone you wish dead. Someone you hate so much you could kill them. Then make a doll resembling that person, nail the name tag to it, and leave it at the forest behind the church. This summons the Nailman, who will kill that person for you. Whoever is killed by the Nailman is pinned by countless nails.
But why would the culprit go through so much trouble to imitate an urban legend?
Or maybe it's the real Nailman. Now I'm scared. I told you I'm not good with occult and horror stuff.
This is the only door in the room. The lock is broken. They say the door was locked from the inside when the body was discovered.
Is that when the peacekeepers broke the door in?
That must mean the peacekeepers broke the lock to get inside. So the inner lock is the type where you turn a latch. I don't see any evidence of it being tampered with. There's a keyhole on the outside of the door, but it's filled up and rusted. This didn't happen recently. It may have been like this way before the incident.
Hey, why is the keyhole plugged?
They might have figured it was unnecessary. The inner lock is probably left over from when the room needed both locks.
Either way, it doesn't seem like we can open it with a duplicate key or anything.
There's no gap when the door is closed. It'd be hard to tamper with it. The only way to unlock this door is to turn the latch from inside.
Okay. Now it's time for the body.
It's a corpse.
Yep, it's a corpse. I love the way Shinigami is with her mustache.
I guess I'll have to search the body, huh?
The moment we've all been waiting for. You're lucky you got here before they took it away, aren't ya?
I can't stomach calling myself lucky when I think about the victim. This is definitely a real corpse, and not a doll. I don't know who this woman is. The Peacekeeper report didn't include any details.
Besides her neck, that's an interesting blood spatter on her, like, clavicle there. Like she was wearing a necklace or something before, but it's not here anymore. Huh.
But no matter who she is, she didn't deserve this!
Cut the chatter, Master! Hurry, hurry!
This is terrible. The body is covered in nails pinning her to the floor. What's this? There's a mark on the neck.
It looks like a rope burn. The vertical scratch marks were made by the victim as she struggled. A victim usually ends up with marks like this when they thrash around while getting strangled by a rope. It's fairly typical when it comes to strangulation victims. Seen it a bunch of times.
So she was killed by strangulation? The Peacekeeper report didn't say anything about the cause of death.
I wonder why. It should have been easy to figure out. They didn't investigate at all! They got the chance to see a corpse up close, and they blew it!
In any case, finding out the cause of death is huge. That should be enough.
Maybe that's all the investigating I can do.
And that's a wrap!
An investigation can be ended once you finish examining everything. Feel free to stop whenever.
What else is there to check? That should do it for the investigation for now.
Yeah, I get it. Without a doubt, this murder crime scene is a locked room mystery! It's an impossible crime! The door was locked from the inside, and the only window had shutters that were also locked. It's a locked room mystery! So cute!
What are you doing?
I'm taking in this luscious locked room atmosphere.
Just sniff the air.
Let's leave before the Peacekeepers come. They just cause more trouble for us.
Huh? Oh, right.
What's that ladder, though?
Speaking of which, what's this ladder over here?
Yes, I wanted to investigate that.
Should we take a look? There doesn't seem to be anything suspicious about it.
I think that kid said his dad was here to fix the clock.
Oh, so that's the clock. Was he about to head back home after fixing it? Or maybe he was just about to start fixing it.
Probably doesn't matter either way. Nothing matters to me besides the locked room mystery.
Well, I'll think about it later. Let's leave this place for now.
I can't investigate it, okay.
Oh, it's you.
Over here!
Huh? What's the matter?
What's up? Find a body or something? Over here! How far does this go?
Oh.
Over here! Are you keeping up, Master?
Ah. Just give me a second, kid.
Say! While you were checking the clock tower, I took a look around the building, and I found these.
Footprints?
Oh, nice job, kid.
Maybe these belong to the culprit. What? The culprit?
I'm not sure. Let's check. There are a set of footprints on the wet ground near the wall, but it's only the heel portion. The only thing I can discern is that they weren't sneakers. They could be, but the footprints seem strange.
Oh? What's strange about them?
Look, the footprints are facing the wall. This looks like whoever made them was walking toward the wall.
You're saying the guy disappeared through the wall? We're dealing with wall-facing man now?
A heel? Ah. I don't want to suspect, it's just, I'm thinking out loud. Obviously, don't say anything, guys, in chat, but like, Halara was wearing heels. Obviously, heels aren't a rare thing, but like, Halara, were you doing something?
First the nailman, and now this! It's a phantom party!
And they end right under that window. Is this just a coincidence? Or does it have something to do with the murder?
What do you think? Are these the footprints of the real culprit?
Well, to be honest, there's not much I can say with just this. At the very least, I hope I can prove the footprints aren't his father's. Hey, what kind of shoes does your dad usually wear?
Huh? His shoes? He usually wears sneakers. He was wearing them today.
Does he ever wear loafers?
Sometimes, but not usually.
It would be one thing if he didn't own a single pair of loafers, but I can't rule him out yet. Still, I wouldn't want to waste the kid's discovery of these footprints.
In that case, I'll remember it for you. So, do you think you can find the real culprit?
Yeah, I think. Maybe. I might need a little more time, though.
I see.
Oh, but don't worry. I'll find a way.
Thank you.
I know he's worried about his dad. If he really is innocent, I want to prove it. While I'm at it, maybe I should ask him more about his father. Did you notice anything different about your dad this morning?
My dad went out late last night to work on the clock, so I didn't see him this morning.
He was out since last night. So he stayed the night here?
That's his job.
His job is to repair clocks?
He doesn't just repair them, he also sells them. Watches and wall clocks, too.
Ah.
Oh, so he's a watchmaker.
Wait, the Peacekeeper report said his occupation was unknown.
Maybe it's more convenient for them if they intend to declare him as the culprit of the Nailman murders.
Oh, he's getting framed as the culprit. They made up their minds and dropped the investigation.
Does your dad also manage this clock tower?
No, he only checks on that clock once a year. But yesterday, he got an urgent request to fix it.
It's being set up.
The clock wasn't keeping time, so he was called to repair it. My dad is usually happy to repair any clock, but he always grumbles about how much he hates the clock tower.
He hates it? Why?
Because he's afraid of heights.
Huh.
He's scared of even climbing up the clock tower. But he bites the bullet and does his work without looking outside.
A fear of heights. He's afraid of climbing the clock tower and refrains from looking outside, so it sounds serious.
Master. You're improving so much thanks to my training. You're even getting better at pretending to think.
I'm not pretending. I'm serious here. I hear noise outside.
I hear talking. Maybe those guys woke up.
Let's take a look.
If all the peacekeepers wake up, they'll be sure to pay you back for this.
What's about to go down? Oh! Okay. A little kitsune mask thing? Oh, goodness!
Everyone, please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
Seth Burrows. Ooh, monocle and everything. Wow, okay.
You're late. Please wake up. This is Amaterasu Peacekeepers, Investigation Team, Section Chief Seth Burrows.
Hurry and wake up. Everyone, listen closely. It appears there are fools in town who do not comprehend the majesty of the Peacekeepers. Many of them have been eliminated already, but I've heard some outsiders have recently arrived.
Ah, haha.
Go find witnesses and extract information to see who has interfered with us. They may still be nearby. Capture anyone that even appears suspicious.
The lip syncing.
And did you clean up the body at the crime scene? If not, then hurry along with that.
The lip syncing, man.
The rain in this city makes bodies rot quickly. You better hurry or it will putrefy.
To speed this case along, we need to quickly deal with that nail man we arrested. We should even consider a public execution.
An execution? What do we do? At
Yeah,
this rate, my dad.
Yeah, I think the lip syncing is just completely set to the Japanese voices. They didn't do any lip syncing for the English ones. So like if it was in Japanese, I think it'd be fine, yeah.
This Seth guy doesn't care about the truth. He just wants to wrap up this case as soon as possible. In this city, what they say becomes the truth.
Please! Please save my dad!
The only way to save your dad is to catch the real culprit. I can do it. Leave it to me.
Yuma Coconut Head is on the case. He's all serious now.
Really? Thank you!
But first, we have to leave this area before they find us.
I know a secret way out. You can pass through here to get back to a street in Ginma district. You might stand out if you're with me, so I'll go a different direction.
Are you sure you'll be okay alone?
Yes, I play around here often. Please help my dad.
Yeah, just you wait. I'll bring some good news soon.
Please!
Yeah.
Who knew some brat would save ya?
We're getting intense right now, guys.
You sure you want to be so quick to make promises?
I'm not very confident, but I can't ignore someone asking for help. If no one else is willing to listen, then it's up to me.
Wow! Get a load of this big shot. Didn't expect that from you, Master. But how do you plan to find the real culprit? We can't investigate the clock tower with the peacekeepers around. By the way, you can't use the mystery labyrinth yet. Not enough clues.
Makes sense.
If you jump into the labyrinth now, you'll be lost forever. You need to gather more solution keys.
I don't ever want to go back there anyway.
Then, how do you intend on solving this?
There is one way.
Helona?
You're gonna rely on that one, huh? Always depending on someone else. What was the spot again? Something about a cafe?
Gonna have a cafe date with Helona, guys.
If you let them take the lead, you're gonna be out 5 million yen, right? Do you have that kind of money, Master? Or are you gonna go into debt?
Oh, it's at them. Oh. Alara doesn't have a specified gender. Okay, yeah, that's what I didn't know. But yeah, okay, no specified gender. Non-binary friends, rise up. Seth Burrows. His talent is chess, huh? And these are people from the Nailman case. Okay.
Oh no, I got careless and ended up alone with Halara. I guess I should be the one to start the conversation. I'm the rookie, after all. But what do I say?
Do you feel awkward?
Huh?
It's natural to strike up a conversation when two people are together. Such is the mundane way of the masses. You're overtaxing your tiny brain to do so, aren't you?
Ugh!
Well, sort of.
Then how about you and I have a wager?
Oh, they love to gamble.
But I thought the chief said no more gambling.
The boss said it's forbidden, so you won't do it. You think I can be swayed by that sort of logic? Besides, gambling can nurture skills that every detective needs. I believe it will be to your benefit.
I think they just want to rob us of our money.
What sort of skills are you talking about?
Instead of always asking for answers, why not figure it out for yourself for once?
Yeah, think!
A skill needed by detectives, which can be trained by gambling.
A sixth sense?
Your sixth sense?
Please don't start spewing nonsense. Any sensation people refer to in such a way can be isolated and logically explained. Your brain will rot if you continue to use careless words like that.
I'll be more careful. The skill that can be trained by gambling is... observational skills?
That's right. Gambling isn't merely decided by coincidence. For example, in poker, you can study the cards already in play, as well as the expressions of dealers and players. You observe all that, make logical deductions, and commence battle. How about it? Wouldn't you agree those are the skills every detective needs?
I get what you're saying, but...
When are you going to stop nitpicking? After all you made me explain, you will have to play a match with me.
But there's no way I stand a chance against you!
Not to worry. We'll do a warm-up first, with nothing wagered. I'm not going to hustle a beginner straight off the bat.
Not straight off the bat, you know, just a little time after it though.
Okay. Yes! I beat you!
She's hustling us! I'm not sorry, not she. They're hustling us. They're hustling us, guys. They are hustling us. Don't do it, Yuma. Don't do it.
It was just a game of heads or tails. But still, you show some promise.
Oh my god, they're building us up so high up just to rob us, guys.
Does that mean I have talent as a detective?
Yes, you can say that for sure.
You're being played so hard, Yuma.
Now the real game begins. First, let's wager. I think we should start with 10,000 Yen.
Right. This isn't how it was supposed to go.
Don't be foolish. I lost the warm-up so you'd feel that rush, and mistake your own skill level. It's rather obvious I did it on purpose.
Yuma, please.
I let you get carried away and made you take a gamble against me.
That's terrible!
Aw, you got completely hustled. You picked the wrong detective to mess with.
I think that was a rather good learning experience. It's crucial for detectives to doubt other people's intentions, no matter the circumstances. I won't charge you interest for now, but you must tell me immediately when you've developed a payment plan.
Alara is totally ruthless.
Master, you and Halara seem to have grown closer.
Yeah, still more stuff in the glossary.
Laura, please, help me!
If Master is bowing to show respect, I guess I better do the same. Please, for both our sakes!
I love that. I love Shinigami.
You're 30 minutes later than expected. So, do you have the cash?
I don't have any on me right now, but I will eventually.
Very well. I don't require you to have it immediately, but you will pay me 5,500,800 Yen eventually.
Huh? But you said it was 5 million before.
It's an additional fee for making me wait. And for the coffee. I told you I don't work for cheap.
Oh, come on.
So ruthless. A greedy little money demon. I think I'll call this one Hell Aura.
Hell Aura.
I won't force your hand. Whatever you decide is up to you. While you think it over, I'm going to order some cake.
Wait, do I have to pay for that too?
Of course. I'll add it to the bill.
Yeah, I saw the emote. I never knew what it was, but now it is. Now I know what it is, yeah.
All right, I'll pay you all 5.5 million and 800 Shin, got it? Please don't have the cake.
It's a deal. You made a wise choice. I have no obligation to help others, but I work sincerely according to the payment I receive. That is my pride as a detective. I will be your eyes and limbs, and help solve this crime with everything I have. However, know this. You must be the one to complete the boy's assignment.
Me?
You are the one who was asked to solve this case. All I will do is provide support. You may be a trainee, but you are still a detective. Once you have taken a job, you must finish it. In other words, as of now, I have taken up a position as your assistant.
Uh-huh.
Really, Halara? You'll be my assistant?
Of course. I'm here to assist per your case. Just rest assured in the cards you've been dealt.
All right, thank you.
Master has no memory and no guts. And now, he has no money either.
I had no money to begin with, now I'm in debt.
Talk about a triple threat!
Oh, be quiet. So, what do we do now?
To confirm, our target is the true culprit of the Nailman killings, correct?
The Peacekeepers have decided that the boy's father is the Nailman and arrested him, but I refuse to accept that outcome.
After we finish the investigation, we may find out the boy's father is actually the Nailman.
If that's what you conclude, then I'll believe you, Halara.
Believe? What a foolish line of reasoning. To believe in another is the shallowest concept one can uphold. All people lie. All people change their minds. As a detective, you must suspect all others, even me.
I don't know about that. We already learned this lesson in Danganronpa 1 with Togami. Come on.
Yep, a detective must doubt everything.
Still, I will believe what you say, Halara. I trust my instincts on this.
Out of the question. A detective must never overlook a mystery. Any and all truths must be exposed. A detective must always prioritize solving a case. Emotions must be discarded to reach a perfect solution through a perfect deduction.
That's the WDOs.
You're free to think of me as you wish. However, the truth must be found with your own eyes. Otherwise, there is no point in continuing as a detective. Do you understand?
Yes. Continuing as a detective. I still haven't found meaning in being a detective. What's Halara trying to make me see? I'm no good at this.
A naive guy like yourself might be incompatible with such a straight-laced detective like this one. Maybe someone totally unmotivated would be better. Like that guy sleeping under the piano.
Vivia? I'm not sure if unmotivated is the right word.
Anyway, Master, I've been wondering, is this Halara person a man or a woman?
Now that you mention it, I have no idea.
If you're ready, we'll start the investigation. I won't allow time to be wasted.
Oh, right.
You missed your chance to ask. But then again, I also don't really care.
You finished investigating the clock tower, didn't you? Now we will investigate the past Nailman cases.
The past ones?
These are serial killings, aren't they?
Oh, so you want to investigate the past murders as well?
And through investigating each one, we can conclude if the boy's father is really the culprit or not.
Oh, but we don't know where the other crimes took place. Should we ask around town?
I already know. There are at least 3 additional crime scenes. A secret club in Kamasaki district, a mansion in a high-end residential district, and an art gallery in Yuma district.
Huh? When did you find that out?
You think I did nothing while waiting at the cafe? I prepared by gathering intel in order to move the investigation along.
That's amazing.
With my logic, anything is possible.
So humble.
But before we head to past crime scenes, the Nailman urban legend requires more research. Let's visit the legend's main stage.
The main stage? Oh, you mean the church?
I have yet to pinpoint the church's location. We should ask someone to guide us there.
Then we should ask the chief. Oh, I totally forgot about him. He told me to gather everyone. Oh, Lara, let's go back to the office for now. We're already way past the meeting time.
Very well. We can ask the chief to take us to the church.
We got Falara following us now. Okay, that's cool. I guess we're walking there. I didn't see the bus be able to take us there right away. Yeah, very late. We're very late to this meeting.
You better hurry! Master, you gotta hurry!
It's the Peacekeepers. Stay hidden.
Cool sprite.
Huh? Oh, right.
They've taken Yako!
Chief. And that peacekeeper from the clock tower.
Seth Burrows. A high-ranking peacekeeper. He's quite infamous for being sly and persistent.
Well, we sure got some heavy rain again, huh? The humidity makes my hair fuzzier than normal.
I don't care.
Huh? What did you say?
I don't care. More importantly, you sent your detectives to interfere with the Nailman case, didn't you? We have witnesses.
Nailman? Now that you mention it, there was a case like that before. Oh, wait, no, I don't know anything.
This flower, it's beautiful, isn't it?
Huh?
Created by Amaterasu Corp's research, this precious work of art is adapted to Kanai Ward's environment. But unfortunately, once picked, it can only maintain its beauty for 3 hours. When something beautiful withers, it fills me with an inexplicable sorrow. I feel so sad that... it makes me want to sink a ship.
No, thank you.
I don't follow.
Yako, please!
The Nailman affair will be handled by the Peacekeepers. You and your team will withdraw immediately. Bring in the detectives you sent out. The Peacekeepers will take custody of them.
Hold on! I don't know what detectives you're talking about, and I don't know where any of them are.
I'll wait until this flower withers. You have 3 hours. I'll not wait a second longer. If you fail to meet my demands, you will suffer the same fate as this flower.
Fine, I get it, but can't you give me more time?
He's gone.
Chief Yako, are you alright?
Oh, Yuma. And Alara, too. Yeesh, this is bad. Listen, the Peacekeepers just came by.
I know. We were watching from over there.
Huh? You were watching? You could have at least helped me out. Hold on. Are you two the detectives they were talking about?
I'm sorry. It's a long story, but it was probably us.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Why? What's going on?
It's exactly as the Peacekeeper said. We are currently pursuing the Nailman case. We'd like to search around the church. I was about to ask you to take us there, but you seem rather busy.
Yeah, I'm real busy now, thanks to you two! You're gonna keep investigating? Not gonna help your chief out of a jam? Look, we've got 3 hours before I'm taken away. If that happens, the last detective agency in town is done for.
Would you rather hand us over to the Peacekeepers?
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm the chief. I'd rather turn myself in than ever sell anyone out.
Oh, okay.
Though, I wouldn't want to do that either, if I'm being honest. Never mind, forget what I just said.
Man, he does not know when to stop.
What should we do, Alara?
There's only one person who'll be taken into custody. It's not the chief, not us. It's the Nailman. You will find the real culprit and turn the murderer over to the Peacekeepers as originally planned. With enough evidence, they will have no room to reject the truth.
But we only have 3 hours.
3 hours is more than enough. I will give my utmost effort as your assistant. With my logic, anything is possible.
I don't really get it, but it seems best to leave it to you two. You said you wanted to go to the church? Let me mark it on the map. It's for the best that I don't tag along. If we're seen together, things will get even more sticky. I'll be right here, waiting for good news. I'm counting on you.
Got it. We're up.
3 hours. You've got 3 hours to solve the case. Seriously, I'm counting on you. There's still so much I need to do.
Oh. Looks at a picture wistfully. I think I can go a little longer. Yeah. I think I want to do all the investigating first, and then we can like just start off on the mystery dungeon or mystery labyrinth, I mean.
You can get to the church from Kamasaki District. Time is short.
Let's hurry! Come on, over here! Let's hurry to the church!
So the Nailman urban legend originated at this church.
There aren't any ghosts here, are there? It's
What's the matter, Halara?
I hate churches. I find them devoid of value.
Huh? Why is that?
Because prayer is obviously inferior to payment. Just look at the tragedies the city has seen. There is no God to save you. The lost lamb should look to detectives for help instead, don't you think?
I don't know about that. Depends on the individual.
Forget it. For now, let's talk to the people around the church.
Will they even listen to us?
They can't say no if we say we're on assignment for the Peacekeepers.
Is it okay to lie like that?
Whether it's okay or not is secondary. Our priority is to solve the case. In order to achieve that, deception is at times required. Now, let us educate those who are here that their true savior isn't beyond the rain clouds.
Oh, those are... Oh my! Oh my!
What is it you wanted to speak about?
Catgirl nun! Oh my gosh!
I've already spoken to the Peacekeepers a bunch of times. How many times do I gotta say it?
I kind of love Catgirl nun. I kind of love her a lot.
Hasn't the culprit already been arrested?
Well, I don't mind. I have time to talk.
How long are you going to stand around like some tombstone? Our time is short. Why do you think we've gathered them here?
Oh, yeah. We have to question them, right?
It's your move. Play your card.
Do I really have to do this? I guess Halara seems intent on being the assistant.
In my opinion, it'd go much faster if Halara did this, Master.
But I have to do it. No point in wasting time thinking about it.
Time for an investigation!
Our time is short.
You'll speak to them all eventually anyway. Just talk.
Oh, her arm's broken.
What are you, blind? I'm a nun, obviously. You got some nerve calling me here out of nowhere. Do you know how busy I am with choir practice? I'll kill your ass in the name of God.
Sorry.
She's the type my master has trouble with.
I'll have you know, my dad is a higher up at Amaterasu Corporation.
Huh.
I don't care if you're on a mission from the Peacekeepers. If you piss me off, Papa will make you regret it.
Right. I'd just like to ask some questions. I'll keep it quick.
I never knew Garu, Nun, and Furry were all tags that could be added together. Like, I never knew that.
Do you know anything about this nail man?
You mean the guy nailing up dolls? Well, I have seen someone going into the forest late at night. Whenever I've gone into the forest afterward, I usually find dolls nailed to the trees. The dolls have names written in what looks like blood. It's creepy as hell, really. In other words, it's totally metal!
I see. By the way, what happened to your right hand? Did you get hurt?
Hey, don't stare! It's nothing. I went a little overboard while practicing an instrument.
Instrument?
Ah, the sweats. Okay.
I'm working on this new thing I call death metal choir. I was messing around on the bass and... well, you know...
Is that your dominant hand?
What kind of question is that? You wanna die or something?
Oh,
It is her dominant hand. I'm sure of it.
I see. And you are...
I do the odd jobs like cleaning around the church. I also care for the forest.
Do you know anything about the nail man?
I often patrol the woods, but I'm usually asleep at night. When morning comes around, there are dolls nailed to the trees. It's tough to clean all of them up. I've never seen the nail man himself, but I've seen people enter the forest plenty of times.
Have you ever talked to them?
I have, but they typically run away. Some get surprised and leave their nails and doll behind. I chase after them to give them back their dolls, but I'm never fast enough. They always get away.
I'm not sure. You got big softy energies, but I'm not sure.
That makes sense with a body like that.
I understand. Thank you very much. Are you the priest of this church?
That's right. My family has served this church for many generations. Though I only became a man of the cloth in recent years, the blood of martyrs spanning centuries dwells within me. Thus, my existence is but a piece of the eternal prayers offered.
Well, don't toot your own horn so much.
That is my mission, as the divine has guided me to do.
I don't get why, but he sure seems proud to be a priest.
Do you know about the Nail Man?
Of course. I have no idea how that rumor spread around. Perhaps it was even started by a wish made by those seeking salvation, which created the fantasy of the Nail Man.
Okay, sure.
Salvation? The people of this city must be crazy if they look to the Nail Man for salvation.
Hey, that actually sounds kind of cool. I know how they feel. I want to tie you up and go to a world where it's just you and me, Master.
Isn't it basically already like that?
Yeah.
Excuse me, but you are...
Do you even have to ask? You know who I am.
Huh? No, I think today is the first time we've met.
What? You're investigating the Nail Man and you don't know who I am?
What's that supposed to mean?
This must be the clergy member on the report who was the first to find the body.
Yeah, that's right. I was the first on the scene.
Right, it was on the report. I'm impressed Halara was able to realize it so quickly.
I've been attending every day since I was first baptized here as a child. That's how pious I am. But I don't work here, so it's not like I'm a clergy member. I just love mystical places like this. There's an otherworldly feeling to it, you know? I love researching this type of stuff, which is why I've been keeping an eye on Nailman activity for a while now.
Okay.
So, you know a lot about the Nail Man.
That's an understatement. In fact, you could say I'm an expert in Nailman research.
In that case, what do you think about the clock tower murder? Though it seems the suspect has already been arrested.
I think he was framed.
Ooh, he's saying it straight out.
You do? Then who do you think the real killer is?
The real Nailman, obviously. The Peacekeepers are making a big mistake. Listen, the Nailman exists. The Nailman is summoned through ritual and commits murder based on a sacrificial doll.
That's impossible.
Yeah, I get it. You probably want proof. In that case, look for a doll in the forest. You'll find a nailed doll with a name tag for the Dark Ceremony. Whoever's name is on it is the Nailman's next target. Just follow someone in town with the same name. If you're lucky, you might have a run-in with the Nailman. Unfortunately, I wasn't so lucky. I've missed him by just a hair 4 times already.
Okay, sure, buddy.
I see. So you can guess the next victim based on each doll's name tag.
I was so close at the
Alright,
clock
oh
tower,
yeah.
too.
Good night, Gregory.
I found someone whose name matched a name tag and figured out she was heading to the clock tower. I called the Peacekeepers and entered the clock tower, but I was too late. Damn it! If only I'd acted sooner.
I don't know, man. You're acting sus already.
I was so close to meeting the Nailman.
Guess he just wants to meet the Nailman and doesn't care about preventing the murders. So he's an occult enthusiast? Seems like a huge weirdo.
I've talked to everyone. Halara, is there anything you'd like to ask them?
Only end your turn once you've secured a shot at victory.
Does that mean I should gather more information? What else should I ask about? There have been several Nailman cases in the past, right? Does anyone know anything about past cases?
You know a lot about these things, right?
Yeah, you can ask me anything about the Nailman, including all past cases, obviously. I was the first to find the body every time.
And that's not suspicious at all.
Huh? Every time?
There's no reason to look surprised. I already told you how I did it. I find dolls with name tags in the forest. Then, I look for whoever's supposed to be the next victim. But every time I find a victim, they're already dead.
Being the first on scene each time sounds super suspicious.
You think I'm suspicious, don't you? I suppose you would. The first person on the scene can always lie and say they discovered the body in a locked room. But the thing is, I've never been alone when I've discovered a body. All of the crime scenes had no way in or out, so I'd open them with someone nearby, or by asking the peacekeepers.
So the body's discovery was never done alone. If that's true, then all the rooms really were locked.
Master, why don't you ask for more details about past cases for now?
Can you tell me more about each case?
There have been 3 Nailman cases in the past 6 months, excluding the one at the clock tower. The first happened 6 months ago at a secret club in Kamasaki district. It's essentially a members-only casino. The victim owned the place. At the time, the Nailman was just a name you'd sometimes hear about in urban legends. But I had a personal interest in the Nailman, so I started researching him. And then it happened. I came across another murder while investigating a name tag I'd found in the forest. I knew then that it had to be the Nailman.
And that crime scene was also within a locked room?
Yeah. All of the Nailman crime scenes have common characteristics. There's always a corpse and doll coated in nails. And also, the murderer leaves no trace behind. Isn't that bizarre? See why I'm so interested in the Nailman?
He's like a true crime enthusiast girl.
I totally get it.
Don't empathize with him.
The secret club was the first locked room mystery. As for the second, it was at a mansion in the residential area near Ginma district. About 3 months ago, the owner of the mansion was murdered in the building's study. The crime scene again took place in a locked room with a corpse and doll covered in nails inside. Considering all this, there's no doubt it was committed by the Nailman. By then, I knew the legendary Nailman had descended upon Kanai Ward. The third locked room mystery occurred a month ago. A woman was killed in an art gallery storage in Ginma district. It also featured a body and a doll covered in nails in a completely locked room. And today, the fourth locked room mystery happened at the clock tower. That's every single Nailman case. At least, for now. I'm sure the Nailman will continue on. He will enact revenge for the people of Kanai Ward.
Uh-huh.
Past Nailman murders.
That reminds me, is there any information about the dolls used in the Nailman ceremonies? I know a few have been found at the crime scenes, too.
You find that stuff in any doll shop.
Doll shop?
Huh? You haven't seen one? What are you, a foreigner or something?
Around here, all the craft shops have been selling fancy dolls for a long time. They were mostly souvenirs for tourists. But that industry is long gone now. Some places still sell them at steep discounts just to get rid of their stock. If you know where to look, you'll see mountains of illegally discarded dolls all over the place.
I see. So they aren't much of a clue given how easy they are to obtain. Has anyone noticed strange things happening near the church lately?
Wow, what a big question.
Oh, now that you mention it...
What is it? Please, any small detail will help.
Something strange was burning in the incinerator earlier.
What do you mean by strange?
Like... I thought it was a rope, but all I can say is it looked strange.
Is it like a golden color rope or something?
Can you try drawing what it looks like? It does look like some sort of bizarre rope.
It's like a centipede with eggs missing from one side. Looks delicious.
I was worried that it wasn't supposed to be burned. So I tried to take it out, but I was too late. It was completely incinerated. I asked around to see if anyone knew about it, but everyone claimed they hadn't thrown away anything like it. The incinerator is surrounded by a locked fence. Only clergy can access it.
So, no one here recognized it?
I don't even work here in the first place.
Only clergy can access the incinerator, but no one claims to have thrown it away.
I don't know if this has anything to do with the case, but something's fishy.
A watchmaker was arrested earlier. He's suspected of being involved in the Nailman incident. Does anyone know anything about him?
A watchmaker? You mean G.A. Colin? I've asked him to fix the church clock several times. To think that he's the Nailman.
Well, it hasn't been proven that he's the culprit yet.
Oh, but if it were him, no one would blame him.
What do you mean?
This city has completely changed. Everyone is seeking salvation in some way. The Nailman was born out of our situation.
You mean the Nailman is what the people actually wanted?
Many would certainly deny it, but the nailed dolls continue to appear in our forest. If the Nailman acts as their agent, then they are also the Nailman. In a way, that's how I see it. What do you think?
It's true. The Nailman could be seen as a savior to some people. After all, he kills the people you want dead for you. I mean, the victim had it coming for doing something worth getting killed over, right?
I think I've asked about everything I wanted to find out.
Looks like time is almost up. Let's get going.
Are you gonna show off your forte?
Okay?
Yes, it will suffice. Thank you for your cooperation. You should study their faces well. They may end up being accused of the murders. Huh? You need to remember every face, so you can spot them, even if they flee through a crowd.
Wait! Do you mean the actual culprit is one of them?
Perhaps. There's not enough information yet to act on. We have no time to waste. Let's investigate the other crime scenes. Best not to scramble what little gray matter rests in your head. So let's examine the crime scenes chronologically.
Okay. Well, the first murder occurred at... It's the secret club in the Kamasaki district, right?
Correct. Let's hurry. I won't allow time to be wasted.
I'm sure.
Come on.
Fox, huh? Ooh!
I'm sure.
Come on. Oh,
That's true.
wonder if we'll see Alora's forte. I'm wondering what it is. Oh yeah, you're still eating food? That's cool, yeah.
Halara? The first incident was 6 months ago, right? If we go to the crime scene now, there's nothing left to investigate.
You think it will be a waste of time? There's no need to worry about that.
So, you have a plan then?
What? You're working with Halara Nightmare. What more could you possibly ask for?
Oh my.
Now.
Huh? Right.
I don't really get it, but talk about confidence. Where's the secret club? I smell a mystery. I'm all hyped.
This appears to be the crime scene, but it's sealed off. They've left it like this for 6 months?
No doubt they've shirked their obligation to clean up. I suspect the peacekeepers are lazy to a fault. It's open. Let's go inside.
Just do what they want, huh? They just do what they want. Oh. So I'm assuming from just the pattern that the person was nailed to the wall instead of the floor. That's interesting. Casino? You only got 2 tables in 2 games.
The peacekeepers may be sloppy, but even they wouldn't leave the crime scene completely untouched. The body was probably found around here. The victim's name is Suguma Iho, an old man who owned this place. His reputation left much to be desired. This place was an illegal casino operating at obscene rates. Even the cheating was rampant.
You sure know a lot about it. When did you...
I told you, I gathered my own intel while waiting at the cafe. The real interesting note is that this crime scene also had no way in or out. At the time of discovery, the door was locked from the inside.
There aren't any windows either, which is expected given that it's underground. There are air vents, but they have secure covers barring entry. Besides, no one's able to reach that high up.
No windows. The only way in and out is the door that was locked from the inside. It's a locked room mystery. Locked room mystery.
But there's not much more to investigate. We don't know what state the body was in at the time of discovery.
I told you not to worry. The conditions have all been met.
Conditions?
Don't tell me you've forgotten I'm a master detective.
Oh, your forte.
My forte is post-cognition. The power to see the past.
Okay. Me too, Sage. Me too. But yeah. Alara, their power is post... Couldn't you just go all the way back and see the murder taking place?
However, it can only be used at murder scenes. To be precise, I can only see how the crime scene appeared
oh,
at the
okay,
time
there
it
you
was
go, there you
first
go.
discovered. Another way to describe it would be as crime scene limited psychometry, if that's easier to understand.
That's amazing! It's like the perfect forte for a detective!
My power allows me to see the moment the first witness saw the crime scene. Not the culprit, not the victim, but how it appeared when a third party first entered. The memory or perception of the witness does not affect my postcognition. What I see is what actually was there. When it comes to my power, the witness is not a camera or a recording device, but rather a trigger. Perhaps the best way to think of it is like a bookmark stuck between the pages of when the body was found. Well, there's no point in wasting more time explaining. Let's have a look.
That power sure is convenient. Explains all the confidence. It's similar to the mystery labyrinth, where I recreate the crime scene in your mind.
That's what I was about to say. But yeah, it's a little different because, like, Yuma has to be there to recreate it, but this one, Halara doesn't even have to be there.
But now it's done in the real world. Although, it is limited to both the crime scene and the moment of first discovery.
But still, it's amazing.
On the other hand, my master's got nothing. Why is life so unfair? Now I'm angry. Master, can I nibble on your heart to help cheer me up?
Of course not.
Halara's forte.
Post-cognition. I wonder what it's like. All I can do is wait for the report.
Well, do I have some good news for you?
What is it this time?
Master, try to remember. Did you feel anything back on the Amaterasu Express? You know, when the other master detectives used
Oh,
their
so we're gonna talk
powers?
about that? Is that our forte?
This sensation. I felt it when Aphex used his powers. Somehow, it feels like I can hear what Poochie hears. Right. I can sense whenever a master detective uses their power.
Yes, that's it! Maybe your coalescence will work now.
Coalescence?
Simply put, it's the ability to share someone else's power. On the train, you only felt the resonance of other people's fortes, but its true function is to share their powers.
Wait. Then that means I can also see the scene in the past with Halara? That's amazing! Is this your ability, Shinigami?
Something like that. But there are conditions for it to activate.
Oh, it's not even ours.
You must kiss someone to share their ability.
What? Kiss Halara?
Ha! I lied. Look at you blush. Did you really want to? You still don't know if Halara's a boy or a girl.
Oh, quit messing around and tell me how it works.
You need permission from the person sharing the ability first. Then, you must hold hands while the ability is active. That's it.
Okay, I can do that. Halara. Halara?
I need you to be quiet. I'm concentrating.
Sorry, but there's something I want to ask.
Explaining my ability.
Coalescence. Hold hands. You and me.
Yes, that way I'll be able to see the past too. I think.
My sources made no mention of such an ability. In fact, you're just a trainee.
Yeah, but I just remembered I had it. Anyway, we don't have much time. Let's try it.
Holding hands, so lewd.
I have no intention of getting friendly with you.
Oh, it's not like that.
I despise you.
Ooh!
Huh?
Just the thought of holding your hand makes my skin crawl.
Oh, so rude. I'm just a small coconut head boy. Cocoa head.
I didn't know you hated me so much.
Let me be clear. I don't just hate you in particular. I despise all of humanity equally. I don't trust anyone. Except the dead.
I had a feeling. Halara must be a demon straight from hell.
Then why did you choose to help me with the investigation?
As I told you in the beginning, I always work sincerely for the payment I receive. As long as you promise payment, I will promise my utmost efforts as a professional.
Then please, hold my hand. It's necessary for the investigation. You can add this to my bill if you want. You'll agree then, right?
Fine. If it's what I must do as a detective, then I have no choice but to agree.
Holding hands, let's go.
can see it. Everything looks different than a moment ago. Incredible. So this is post-cognition.
Ah, and the body.
Can you really see it? So your coalescence is real. I didn't expect you to already have your own forte. Well, this does save me the trouble of reporting it back to you. But it's quite inconvenient to keep our hands joined. Very well. Go ahead and lead the investigation.
Me?
If you can see what I see, that would be for the best. I'm only acting as your assistant, after all. This is quite the bizarre crime scene, but unusual crime scenes are expected when you work for the WDO. Now, let's see what you're capable of.
Well, there's so much investigation. Oh my god, I thought it was just one investigation thing and then we start. We're not holding hands anymore. What the hell?
What does that mean?
There's no way. Okay.
That's...
Well,
either Peacekeeper did or the staff here did. Either way, it's not something to worry about. Shoot, I'll check someplace else. Ah, now we're holding hands.
The lock is broken. Maybe someone broke it and forced their way in, like at the clock tower. But from the looks of it, there's no sign of the lock or door being tampered with. That's...
The chair is knocked over. Could this be evidence of a struggle between the victim and the culprit? I don't know about that. The culprit could have knocked it over on purpose to throw off the investigation. There's not much we can get from other than the fact that it's knocked over. Let's check elsewhere. Right.
I have to say, post-cognition is amazing. You can see the exact crime scene the moment the body was first discovered. Were you born with this power?
my forte is no ordinary superpower. It is a highly refined technique heightened through training.
So you weren't able to use it in the beginning?
I could, but initially, it was just ordinary psychometry. Since I was young, I would often get sudden glimpses of the past, as if I was experiencing a flashback. After a while, touching people or objects resulted in visions flowing through my mind. I only learned it was a form of psychometry after growing older. In the WDO, simply having psychometry as a trainee grants you preferential treatment. But I was not satisfied. I believed I could use this ability more effectively as a detective. And through painstaking effort and training, I gained this ability in 3 days.
Nice.
3 days?
As I told you earlier, this ability can only see when a corpse is first discovered. It can't be used from the culprit or victim's viewpoint. It is only when a third party first witnesses a crime scene.
Okay. If that's the case, then if we assume what the worshipper, the blue-haired guy, was saying was true, if he was the first person seeing, that means he couldn't be the culprit because he's not the third party in that case then. So that means with Alara's forte, the person who discovers her first can't be the culprit. Okay.
There are conditions for my post-cognition to activate. First, I must be standing at the crime scene. This
obviously
condition
just
is
thinking
absolutely
faces.
required.
Don't be like talking about it for real. But that's what I'm thinking ahead of time right now.
I must also know the victim's name and face. That's why prior research is crucial. Lastly, post-cognition is only effective in a 10-meter radius around the body. At this time, I can only see the crime scene and the victim. I can't see any living things that were at the scene.
So if someone was hiding in the room, you wouldn't be able to see them?
No. My ability isn't so good at detecting people.
Still, this is incredibly effective in investigating murder cases.
Feel free to summon me whenever you need my help. Of course, I don't work for cheap.
You're not gonna change your mind on that, I guess.
There's a roulette table. Was this moved during the incident? As far as I can tell, it doesn't seem related to the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's check another place. There's a doll nailed to the roulette table too.
I see.
There's also a doll nailed here, right here in the middle of the roulette wheel. The doll itself seems to be the same as others. There doesn't seem to be anything noteworthy. That is, in itself, sufficient knowledge. Let's check someplace else. There's glass on the counter. It has a thin layer of dust, so it could have been there since the incident. A key was in the glass at the time the body was discovered. If you want to investigate, you should use post-cognition. Right, got it.
Oh, there's a key in the glass. Is it the key to the room?
Seems like it. By the way, being an illegal casino, the security was extremely tight. There's only one master key. It's also a special key that can't be duplicated.
If it was thrown in from outside the vent, it wouldn't be inside the glass.
So this is definitely another locked room mystery! Hooray! I'm so glad I met you! You just gotta hit this thing and it'll be good as new!
Shinigami's playing roulette. Okay.
That's...
But...
Ooh.
a body. I see a body. The murder scene through Halara's eyes is completely silent. There are dolls nailed to the walls and floor, and a corpse pinned down with nails in a similar fashion. This all feels like a dream. It doesn't seem real. There are abnormal decorations all around the crime scene. And it's so quiet. I knew it!
Sure enough, the secret club has dolls nailed to the wall, too.
Yeah.
That must be the Nailman's calling card. They're nailed into the wall seemingly at random, facing all directions. We can't find a pattern. There's nothing that can be connected to the culprit. Let's try checking someplace else.
Hey, this vent. The cover is in place, but it hasn't been screwed on. Which means it could be easily removed, right?
What are you doing? You can't touch what you see in post-cognition, even if you happen to be 3 meters tall.
Oh, I see. But I think this will be an important clue. The vent is about 40 by 30 centimeters. A thin adult can probably pass through. It's a man's corpse. He's probably around 60 years old. His body is pinned against the wall with countless nails. There isn't much bleeding, so the nails must have been hammered in after he died.
You're starting to get the hang of this. Not too shabby.
Oh, there are marks on him. Signs that he was strangled.
The rope that was burned in the incinerator?
The vertical scratch marks were probably made when he resisted.
The most basic of basic observations. Well, at least you know this.
That's thanks to everything I taught you at the clock tower. Such an awesome mentor.
This situation is identical to the murder at the clock tower.
The culprit first strangled the victim to death, and then decorated the room afterward.
But why?
By the way, Yuma, did you notice the nail below the vent?
Below the vent? Huh, some of the nails are bent downward. Maybe they were hammered in a hurry.
Or perhaps there's another reason.
Another reason?
And they go straight into
I think that's about it.
Okay. I think I've checked what I can here.
That should do it. There isn't much else to investigate. I've never experienced this before, but it's surprisingly convenient to be able to share my post-cognition. It's exhausting to explain what I see to a client.
Really?
People do not believe what they cannot see. I have often been called a liar.
I suppose fortes aren't always convenient.
We still have locked room mysteries to examine. The second incident was at the mansion near Yuma district. I have an idea of where to go. Let's hurry there. The building we're heading to is accessed through Yuma district. Let's hurry there.
So right now, what I can guess is like, that I don't think the person who first finds the crime scene is able to be the murderer, like the culprit, because of how Halara explained their ability. So that's all I can think of for sure right now. Like I said, I didn't know that, Garu, Furry, Nun were tags I needed in my life or something. That's crazy. Gab with Vivia. Okay.
I'm starting to get used to being alone with Vivia. Knowing who he is, this silence isn't really so awkward anymore. We don't have to force a conversation to break the silence, which makes it easier to be around him than the others.
I want to die someday.
Huh? That's awfully sudden.
Oh, did I think out loud again?
You sure did.
Sorry about that. Guess I surprised you. I'll be careful not to think out loud next time.
You're free to say what you want, but it sounds really concerning. And I've been wondering, what do you mean by someday?
What do you want to know?
Well, all people die eventually. I suppose I'm wondering if you want to die sooner. Saying someday makes it sound like you can't die. Wait, is that what it is? You can't die? That explains why you'd say something so strange.
Huh? He's undead?
That's a wonderful deduction.
Yeah, I got the one around the clock tower, so I think I got all the ones now.
I guess I'm wrong, though.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh.
What do you mean?
Being unable to die sounds like it's straight out of a story. So romantic. Yuma, what would you do if you gained everlasting life?
What would I do if I lived forever?
Talk to people from all over the world?
I'd like to talk to people from all over the world. There's a limit to how many people you can meet in a lifetime. But it'd be a different story if you lived forever.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Although, after a certain number, you begin to notice patterns. So, it'd eventually grow boring. Anything else?
What else? If I had everlasting life, what would I want to do? I can't think of anything in particular.
That was quick.
Huh? Quick?
There is no end to human greed. Some people think that. But it's not true whatsoever. Everything comes to an end. Just like how you couldn't think of anything else you'd want.
I think I just meant I didn't have any good ideas right now.
Someday, greed will end. Just like you would die before your greed could be satiated. Humanity too has a lifespan.
Uh-huh.
If you were to live forever, you'd see how tough life can be. It may be fun at the beginning, but eventually, I'm certain you wouldn't desire anything else. And once you were bored of everything, you'd reach the same conclusion all others would, that you hope to die someday.
You know what? I think it's very fitting that Alex Lee, the voice of Vivia that we saw in the credits at the opening, is voicing the P3 protagonist. I think it is very fitting.
The moment you lose all desire, your final desire for death would be born. It all makes sense now, doesn't it?
Memento Mori, yeah.
Does it? But wait, Vivia, by that logic, doesn't your desire to die mean you're immortal?
You're free to think what you want.
That's not an answer.
It's enough for today. I need to go back to my world of books.
Did he just give me the runaround? Or is he always like this? I can't tell. I wonder if I'll understand him better someday.
Master, you and Vivia seem to have grown even closer.
Oh, boy's name is K:. Okay. But yeah, okay. I didn't think the investigating would last this long. I think this is a good place to end it off tonight. You still have like 2 whole other crime scenes to look at. And it's already like an hour than what I was planning. I was planning to just do a 2-hour stream, but yeah. I think it's a good place to end it off. Let's get the saving. Alright, let's switch this over. Yeah, thanks for coming by, guys. It's just like, ugh, I'm so excited for this case. It's very interesting. It's very interesting with Halora's powers too and everything. And we got this new cast of suspects. Fun stream, fun game. Yeah, thanks for coming by. Next stream is gonna be more Rain Code, so look forward to that. I'm not sure if we'll make it to the Mystery Dungeon next time, or Mystery Labyrinth, I mean. We might still be doing through the investigating, so like, ugh. I'm excited to see when we get to the Mystery Dungeon. Labyrinth, I keep thinking dungeon, like the Pokemon game, but yeah, Mystery Labyrinth. when we get there and we get to see like how it's gonna look compared to like Chapter 0's Mystery Labyrinth. It's been a while. Busty Shinigami isn't here. She's not here. We need to see her. But yeah. On that note, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for tonight. I hope you guys had a good time, and I'll catch you guys later. Night.